Yo, dudes, the Empire's pretty chill. Maybe you could, join it or something.
Hey everyone, Lucamus Prime here, and welcome to the next episode of Movie That Deserves a Sequel. Now, in today's video, guys, I'm going to be covering this time a sci-fi movie released in 2017, which is also, in my opinion, one of my favourite sci-fi movies of all time, one of my favourite sequels of all time, and also, in my opinion, as well, one of those examples of a very late sequel which was released, and it took a very long time to be made, but turned out to be, in my opinion, absolutely amazing, and in my opinion, better than its predecessor. And this film, which in my opinion strongly deserves a sequel, guys, in my opinion, is none other than 2017's Blade Runner 2049. So yeah, now, when it comes to this franchise, guys, so now, while I do, of course, love the first movie, and I personally prefer the final core of it, in my opinion, that's the true version of the original movie, however, this sequel, to me, is absolutely phenomenal. It's mind-blowing from start to finish, and is, in my opinion, superior to the first movie. And definitely, as I said before, one of my favourite sequels of all time. It's just absolutely incredible, in my opinion. And it's also, in my opinion, the best sci-fi movie of the 2010s decade of movies. So, you guys are wondering why I think it deserves a sequel. So, I definitely think it does because it ends on with a very happy ending, and I would really love to see a third movie where Rick Deckard, who is played by Harrison Ford, my third favourite role of Harrison Ford behind Han Solo in Indiana Jones, where he's once again the main character, and he once again plays the big part in this third movie. And I think it'd be a good idea to make up for him not being in the second movie that much, because in the second film, guys, of course, he does not appear until 1 hour and 45 minutes into the movie, because the movie's Ryan Gosling's movie pretty much, so that makes sense, really, I guess. And I would love it if a third movie was made where he can be the main character. And I think it'd be a good idea for him to be with his daughter in this third movie, because at the end of the second movie, of course, Deckard meets his daughter, so I definitely think this third movie could be a good way for them to be together, and they could even team up for all. And that'd be a great idea, wouldn't it? That'd be pretty awesome. And of course, as well, at the end, when it comes to this third movie as well, I'd also love to see the villains from the second film return as well. Those who, of course, survived. That'd be a great idea as well. Because the story, as I could probably tell, was not entirely over yet. So I really hope that there'll be more to come, absolutely. So, I really hope that there'll be a chance for more to come with this third movie. And I especially love to see if Jared Leto's character Neander Ward could also return, because that's my favourite role of Jared Leto, so I hope he can return. And I hope that more other familiar faces will also come back, because that'll be a great idea as well. And I can accept, of course, Ryan Gosling's character Kay not returning, because he's, of course, a replicant, so he's, of course, running out of life, isn't he, really? So, yeah, that makes sense. So his life, of course, is unfortunately over at the end of the second movie, so he can't return for this third movie. So, I hope that in this third movie, the Rick Deckard will be the main character, and it can make up for not being in the second movie that much. But that'd definitely be a great idea, because yeah, it's just, however, a massive shame that this movie unfortunately bombed at the box office. In my opinion, it didn't deserve to bomb at the box office, and it was unfortunately criticised for being apparently too long. But for me personally, guys, I think this movie is very well paced, because despite being 163 minutes, in my opinion, the pacing was worth it. The runtime was absolutely worth every second of it, in my opinion. I didn't have a problem with it. And it's definitely, a very well done movie, in my opinion. Beautiful visuals and definitely, great performances as well, which I definitely will see more of in a sequel, absolutely. Now, I do know that there's apparently going to be a show called Blade Runner 2099 coming out soon. So I will definitely give that a watch, but at the same time, I still want there to be a third movie. I'd really love that. That'd be a great idea, to be honest. And Ridley Scott has expressed interest in making additional movies in the franchise, and so I wouldn't say no to him directing it, and And of course, the director of the second movie, Denis Villeneuve, has also expected that a third film could be made if 2049 is successful. And Harrison Ford has also said he'd be open to returning if you like the script. So yeah, hopefully there'll be a good chance for it to happen. But I can accept Denis Villeneuve not being able to direct anytime soon because he's obviously really busy right now directing the Dune movie. So he's really busy with that. So that probably makes sense, really. He's been busy working on the Dune movies. So I can accept him not being able to do it, I guess. And I also, as well, can also... predict Ridley Scott might probably return, hopefully. I mean, because he's expressed interest, so yeah, he could probably return to direct it. I mean, I would rather him direct a sequel to this film than direct a Gladiator sequel. Like, really? Why would you do a sequel to Gladiator? I filmed it perfectly. And I would also rather watch Harrison Ford in a sequel to his film or Indiana Jones 5 as well, because as you guys know, I refuse to watch that movie. And also, as well, you know, I think this film, unlike Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, deserves continuation. So yeah, there is no way I'm going to watch his fifth movie of Indiana Jones, but I would rather watch Harrison Ford in a sequel to this over that, absolutely. And in the meantime, though, guys, in waiting for his third movie, what I'll do is I will keep rewatching both these movies. So as you can see here, is my Titans, of course, still up for the movie's final cut of the first movie. And definitely, in my opinion, an amazing steelbook. And of course, I also have a steelbook of 2049 as well, which of course is, in my opinion, the superior one and the one that does deserve a third movie as a sequel to it for sure. Absolutely. Yeah, I definitely love this steelbook. It's so awesome. I love the artwork of it, and like just seeing this artwork of Kay walking through the streets, it makes me want to go back to rewatching a movie. So yeah, that's how amazing the film is, guys. It's just phenomenal. And I really hope that we get more of it to come, absolutely, in the future. And I will watch for sure Blade Runner 2099 as well when that comes out as well. But I really hope that a third film will also get made too. I really hope so. And Ridley Scott could direct it again. And I hope he will do one day, absolutely. I mean, I'd rather him direct that than, of course, his Gladiator sequel, which I can't believe he's making. So yeah. So anyway, guys, this was me doing the next episode of Movie That Deserves a Sequel, where I was talking about why, in my opinion, Blade Runner 2049, in my opinion, strongly deserves a sequel. So, you know, drill, guys, be sure to give this video a like. Also, be sure to let us all in the comments what you guys think of Blade Runner 2049. Do you think it needed a sequel or not? Let me know in the comments below. Also, be sure to join Team Prime by pressing subscribe in this coming future. If you would like to be a member, you can press join it using a PC laptop or in the description. And I'll see you all later.